We are going to the old donor train tunnels in Truckee, California.
Did you hear that? Oh my god. What's that? What was that? No, I can't run, guys. It was like a shadow up on the wall. Ah! Ah!
Rumors say in Truckee, California, there sits miles of abandoned train tunnels infested with old working spirits that had been left behind in 1868. The countless amount of stories that have been told by people visiting this area have been shocking. They say they've been pushed, scratched, grabbed onto, and even people are saying they've seen full apparitions of men with old mining gear on. These stories have caught our attention, causing the four of us to want to do a full investigation. This is our story.
Riff, are you really sleeping? Wake the f up. Got a new location, dude.
What is up, Watcher fam? My name is Ray.
That obviously was stupid as shit. What the fuck was that, dude? What was that? What just happened? I don't know. Everything's dead. How is this possible?
Oh, man. It's go time, baby. Let's go. This place is gonna be sick.
What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? What? Ah, you bastard!
Oh my god. What? Let's go. Wait.
I've never heard of this song. What was that?
Did you just throw something? Oh, it just spiked a red. It just spiked a red.
You should probably let Wyatt know.
I'm doing that right now.
Yo, got a location. Let's get it.
Sick. You have no idea where we're going, huh? No. Dude, this place is crazy. Time to meet Wyatt. Wyatt. What is up, brother?
Look, there's Wyatt right there. Ah! Wyatt, is this your car?
Nope.
That is not funny. Yo, come over here.
I'm just saying, dude. Dude, if there's skinwalkers, fucking out.
This is Wyatt. We are super excited to announce that he is going to be permanently part of the Ghost Gang. We are kind of missing something, though. What? You know. I thought you set this up.
Me? No.
There's a Frappuccino right there. Funny joke.
That's not me, dude.
Obviously, it's towards me. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. What?
Forget about me?
I keep it going, I'm rolling and blowing, I'm coasting, I got them all trolling me right. I just keep growing and showing them knowing I'm owning this flow, you can catch me outside. Gonna get them all with a little payback. Never gonna fall, I'ma stay on the attack. Put them up against the wall as I finish every track.
Basic coffee. We have homemade, real, old-fashioned style, mother's made in the kitchen with an apron on style coffee. You had to walk down to the corner store to get something like that. What'd you pay? $3? What'd I pay? Free and a hug. How's it
No, I
going?
did not forget about you, and no, I do not drink these anymore, dude.
I thought you did.
Take it back. Oh! Guys, I have a new location.
Really?
Yes. Straight up, this place is not a small place. This place is huge. We're gonna be walking for probably hours through this place.
Wait, what? I'm
Yeah.
interested. Wait, what is this? Like a building? Like giant building?
No. Train tunnels. Haunted train tunnels.
The ones that we've gone to, right?
Yeah. You guys remember those?
We're going back?
Dude, okay. The thing is, when we went to these train tunnels, we had no idea what was there. And we weren't even going there to go ghost hunt. We had no intentions on going ghost hunt. Yeah, all we did was go and explore a little bit of it, and we didn't even hit the long side. That takes hours to get to the other side.
I thought it was like just as short as the other one that we went through.
Okay, so get this. We have to walk a couple of hours because that's where it gets crazy. Multiple deaths. Not just old deaths, but like pretty recent deaths as well. So, you guys want to hear the history?
Yeah, let's sit down, dude.
Let's do it. We are going to the old donor train tunnels in Truckee, California. So obviously this place was built in the mid-1800s. We're talking countless of deaths that happened back when they were building the train tunnels. The crazy thing is, to this day, people are still dying. Not from mining out the train tunnels or not from doing any of that stuff. This place is also very well known for rock climbing, and also people love to take photos there and they like to go hiking there. These places are pretty dangerous. So I had Nick and Wyatt do some more research about this place and they found some interesting facts. So let's take it over to Nick.
A little bit going into the semi-interesting, not interesting history part. They started construction around 1865 and the construction ended 38 months later in 1868. They used multiple tools when they were originally mining this place because it was very difficult. It was granite rock. Not only used hand tools, but they also tried to use like explosives. Black powder was very hard to transport and they also used nitroglycerin. Whenever they transport it, it would sometimes explode on the wagon rides over or the trains or whatever they took. So they ended up having to construct it at the camp. The workers they hired for the original construction were Chinese immigrants coming from California during the gold rush. They ended up hiring at least 8,000 men. During the time frame that they were building this place, there were 44 storms that covered nearly 40 feet of snow in the entire area.
That's crazy.
So
I didn't even know all of that.
Strangely enough, because of the horrible conditions they were working in, it was only an 88-mile distance that they were mining through, but it was solid granite and it was during the winter. So this took them 3 years. A lot of the information was almost kind of hard to find because a lot of the things you find on like Google is like about the hike or how to get there. It's not really the history. I just know that there was a lot of death here and accidents that happened in this place, and the conditions they were working under, it was just so severe and hard, especially around that time. Wyatt is the one who was researching more about the deaths and mysterious aspects of it, so I feel like he could take from there.
Stowbridge was the construction superintendent of the entire project, and he's quoted saying, "Snow slides carried away our camps, and we lost a good many men in the slides. Many of them we did not find until the next season when the snow melted."
Okay, bring it back real quick. Wyatt did kind of mention this whole thing about people getting buried by the snow. One of my questions was, when they were found, what did they look like?
All of the people that they could find, if they found them at all, were found clutching their tools, trying to escape the 40 feet of snow on top of it.
So here's my tool. It's not a tool, it's a shoe. So I get frozen and I'm like that, like, or something like weird, I don't know. That's what they look like?
They literally were all found cross-eyed.
That's
Ryan.
crazy.
Yeah, all cross-eyed.
Every last one of them was found cross-eyed.
If they were found at all.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go have an amazing paranormal investigation because I feel like this one's gonna be a good one. Tap it out, boys. You guys are heavy boys. Let's do this. You guys ready?
Should I tell him?
Yeah. Sure. Tell 'em.
Crash the drone.
Yeah, you did. Definitely crashed the drone.
Not good.
But in all fairness, it's windy, so it was my fault for even putting it up in the air. So
For one thing, he was trying to fly it through the cave, and the cave's got a lot of wind.
it literally
blowing
like
through it.
I had Nick's strong flashlight, best flashlight we have here. I'm almost positive, but I got maybe I'd say 100 feet in, pitch black.
Yeah.
And it's daytime. This is what we're in for, guys. Oh man, good start, huh?
You guys ready? Wyatt, your first time. Guys, go down in the comments and say hey to Wyatt because he is new and he is in the crew.
I couldn't find any news articles, but I did find a history that these are all numbered. One of them is Tunnel 13, and I guess Tunnel 13...
Just as Nick was talking about Tunnel 13, alleged to be the most haunted area of this location, we heard what sounded as footsteps running towards us and kicking a large object.
Does that sound like walking?
Yeah.
Like somebody's walking?
I don't see a flashlight.
No, that was weird, dude.
Sounded like someone
was,
kicked a can.
It sounded like somebody kicked a big rock in a puddle. Because there's a couple of puddles over there.
It's like I don't know, dude.
Yeah, guys, Wyatt's first time. This is gonna be amazing because we actually have a full crew. Anyways, guys, so yes, there were two guys trying to get a very, I guess you could say, beautiful shot of the whole like scenery. All we were told by Wyatt's sister was that there's a door to the left that opens apparently, and I guess one of them slipped and fell off the cliff.
There was a couple guys, went into the tunnels hoping to get some cool shots. You come out past the back end of the tunnels, and there's these big openings where you can climb up on top of the tunnels. They got up on there, they were trying to get a couple pictures of the view. Suddenly they slipped on some snow. One of them fell, rolled down the hill, and died. The second one, chasing after him, hoping to catch him, fell as well, and I'm not sure what happened to him, he just got hurt. But as far as I know, one got hurt pretty badly, the other died.
Straight just died. I mean, the cliff is so steep from where we're at.
To my knowledge, that's going to be the most recent death. There's still a lot of history and death in this place. I mean, with all the Chinese workers that died.
12,000 people. Now,
Okay, yeah.
how many times did they have struggles? You know, maybe one of them had a heart attack, or there could have been anything that could happen. They already talk about how many deaths have had happened during the build, so.
The number of Chinese deaths is undocumented and unrecorded.
That's how many.
No way.
It's just registered as countless.
People usually don't dare to like go through here at night. If that kind of just tells you a little story, like just to play it in your mind, that's where we're gonna choose to go because it goes for miles.
Still kind of wondering what those footsteps were because we heard those and I haven't seen.
No, that was bad, guys.
Yeah, that
Let's
was
go.
bad.
You know we're gonna deal with some weird stuff, especially if there was like a bunch of deaths in this place.
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
swear
be
to God,
crazy.
stuff is just drawn to all of us, especially now that we're getting more in tune to it. Stuff is just gonna happen. Nothing happened the first time.
Drawn
This
to
time,
us?
you hear that?
Okay, let's rephrase that a little bit. Drawn to Nick and River. When you guys are together, it's almost like whatever is following you guys literally grows so much more power.
Wait, did you just hear the train coming?
Ghost train. Sorry, I actually thought it was a ghost train. First things first, set up our equipment. Plus it's still daylight. We are going to let it get dark and we're gonna stay here for a couple of hours.
The sun's going down.
As we were gearing up and getting everything ready for our investigation, we mapped out how far we needed to go into the tunnels where the activity is going to be. We found that this walk is going to take about 3 hours. Well, we better get started, but first, we gotta make sure Nick feels good about himself.
Are you still recording?
Wait, I need that.
I got more.
Do I look okay?
Yeah, dude, you're fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
Dude, Nick straight towers over me, right?
Yeah. I hunch over so much.
So what? I can still climb that thing.
And then Ride towers over. Stand in a line. All right, boys, we ready? This is the Ghost Gang.
Ghost gang.
Everybody say on 3. 1, 2, 3. Disneyland!
Ghost Gang, what are you doing?
Ghost gang! Literally, when we first got right there, it sounded like somebody either threw, kicked something, I don't know. And then while we were taking our photos and whatnot, it sounded like somebody was like,
Yeah, that was weird.
me and Nick clapped back. And we're like, and it just kept going back and forth. And I was like, what the heck,
That wasn't
dude?
like a sound of like water either. It was like
No, no,
actual
no, no,
popping
no.
sound. I never heard it before and I haven't heard it since.
Like full claps,
There it is.
like
There it
legit.
is, there it is.
You hear it? I don't know if they can
like
hear
a-
past the water. So there is like water dropping right now, but there is legit like a, or a, yeah, so legit like clapping. I say we start going, guys.
You guys ready?
Why are my legs shaking?
Follow
dude?
the claps.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get up. What?
You're barefoot? I lost my socks.
Oh no, where are they?
When I...
As Nick was talking about his long-lost socks, I felt an exhaled breath blow on my ear as if someone was standing right next to me.
What the? Wait.
Did you hear that?
No. I am dead ass serious right now. I'm listening to Nick saying, yeah, I lost my socks and blah, blah, blah. And I hear right in my frickin' ear. Dead ass. That's why I got scared, dude. I like literally, did you see what I did? I was like, fuck, like, guys, be quiet. Literally,
am I
like,
in
the
the
shit out of me.
Shine your
Seriously.
light down there?
I'm serious.
Hold on, let me...
Dude, how far does that legit go?
This is gonna be cold.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That was really weird. That doesn't just happen.
Oh god, I just got scared. What's up? Is that a bunch of snow?
Yeah. If you look up, you can see the scratches in the rock and the mining equipment they use to carve out the tunnel.
Guys, make sure I have a light over here. Sorry. I got scared.
Wait, we have to go over the snow?
Yeah. This is as far as me and Ryan went.
Wait, you heard Nick. Guys,
No.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Nick?
It's on?
Camera just went out.
Really?
Dead ass. Yeah, the camera literally just went out for some reason.
Is it dead?
No, it's fine.
Do you hear that laughing?
Wait, I need to check.
You don't hear that laughing?
Dude, I need to check for something. Real quick,
What?
dude.
What?
I need to make sure I recorded that last bit, dude. Because
Okay.
the camera literally just cut out.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to.
Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that?
No, what was
Camera
it?
Did you?
Yes. No, dude, I'm hearing
Okay, guys,
something
we
this
need to
way.
get past this shit. So what do you need to do with the camera?
I need to check the camera to see if I caught that last bit, dude.
Something randomly happened to the camera to where it basically glitched our camera out and River wasn't able to capture what me and Nick had heard. While we were on the snow mound, we heard a voice go, literally like a woman's voice say that. It was so clear too. Like past all this
like a moan
drops
or
and
something.
stuff. Yeah, Nick said it was like a moan. What I heard was a something like that. We literally just went to this weird opening. This is random. Oh, these are one of the doors.
So what is that number?
I don't know.
There's these big openings where you can climb up on top of the tunnel. One of them fell, rolled down the hill, and died.
It is gonna be a cold one, boys.
Fuck yeah.
Probably.
Nick?
While I was digging in my bag, Wyatt and I heard a voice from the tunnels from what sounded like Nick telling us to come to him.
What was that?
What?
Did it not just sound like Nick was inside?
It sounded like, guys, come here.
No. Really?
Guys, come here.
Did it sound like Nick though?
Wait, would you look? Did you guys just hear that?
Whoa, loud splashing.
Wait, you heard what?
When I grabbed my flashlight, I saw Wyatt right here.
Yeah.
And I hear me and Wyatt here. Guys, come here.
You heard the same
Right
thing?
in there. Right in there.
Does anyone need an extra glove? Wyatt only needs one apparently for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, somebody need a glove.
Why do you only need one
Dude,
glove?
I'm just being generous, alright?
You're so nice, dude. You're like, at least I can only half freeze one of my hands.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
The only thing more rude than that is not accepting it. Here, Wyatt, I'll take a glove. Thank you.
I think people are. There has to be.
Those two, right?
Yeah, we saw
What
two
happened to
people.
those two?
That was like an hour and a half ago. I don't know.
They never came back down. Huh?
You're telling me they're walking around in the dark?
Let's figure this out right now.
What do you think they're doing?
Exactly, dude. Could you just hear Wyatt? He was like, dude, you're telling me they're walking around in the dark with a flashlight like his?
They had no flashlight. They had no flashlight.
They did. They had a. It was
They did
tiny.
not. They had no flashlight.
It was tiny, dude. We saw it.
Really?
Yeah, when they came
What
out of
the
that.
heck? What if they weren't real?
What if they were skinwalkers? Dead ass, bro.
That could be a possibility.
I'm just saying, dude.
Dude, if they're skinwalkers, fucking out.
Run, bro? What are you, crazy?
What? Dead ass. This happened.
Oh my god, look at that, bro. Oh my god.